to blow stuff up.
Greetings all, and welcome back to Globbits Gaming Channel. This is number 10, runner-up number 10 in our competition, and it's Vlad 2000 Andre. Okay, and he's one of mine. He's platooned up with Super Mary 2005. He's in his AMX 1375, the French Tier 7 light tank. Now, he doesn't do a great deal in the first 5 minutes of this game. This game to me does highlight something though. These little light tanks, they're auto-loaders, 6-round drums. I've recently just unlocked this tank and got it fully upgraded, and boy is it a blessing after the monumental turd that is the AMX 12T. I'm starting to like this thing. Some reason is, if you get it squared away and get it with 100% crew and all that kind of good stuff, get vents on it and all that kind of shenanigans, you can get it down to a 15-second reload. It uses the same gun as a 12T, I believe. Well, it seems to. I haven't actually checked my facts on that one. I assume it does. It just gets a faster reload. It's quicker. It's just better all round. Now, the first 5 minutes of this game, I was thinking, again, I've done this before in a previous replay, I was thinking, what the fuck is this guy doing? He doesn't seem to do a great deal, but what I think he's doing, and what I hope he's doing what you should do in a light tank. He's picking his engagements. Now, let's just look at the team's deployment, okay? They're deployed like an absolute gang of donkeys, okay? There's only an IS and an IS-3 on the opposite flanks, okay? There's 3 tank destroyers, aka camping in the base, but that's not camping necessarily on mines. They are actually covering the hill. But the enemy have sent their big strong tanks, their tier 9s, up the hill, and there's an auto-loading medium, an IS-8 hiding at the back there, and then 103, and they're just fighting a losing game. They've already taken the hill. And what Vlad's doing here, he's basically looking for an opportunity to basically exploit his tank speed and do some damage. He doesn't want to go up the hill. He's going to get smushed. He can't face an IS-3 head-on in the early stages of the game, because again, he'll get squished. So he's basically got to drive around a little bit. Now, what would I do differently here? I would probably be in F2 where the IS is. But then again, think about that flank. If they push that flank, you're dead. So he's basically sort of being a little bit indecisive. I mean, comments below at the end of the replay. Once you've watched it and you've seen the entirety of the game, do you think he could have done differently to probably influence the outcome of the game? I've watched it once and I'm not 100% sure. The replay is very jerky as well. I apologise for this. It's not exactly smooth. It isn't my recording software, it's the replay itself. Mary's took an absolute beating in the stock Comet there. It's basically a Comet with a Cromwell's turret. It took an absolute beating. Super Mary 2005, if that's his or her date of birth, they're 9 years old, so fair cop. Yeah, I doubt that is their year of birth though. Vlad, I believe that's his date of birth, 2000. He's about 40, and he's one of mine. He's one of the young lads in our group, in our clan. Now, trying to get shots on the E75. Yeah, he's trying to support. He's trying to look for opportunities to support. Okay, T20 prototype in the distance there. Not great if we can just Tiger 2. Again, we are no use here. The IS is spotting them already. I mean, we might be able to get some opportunistic shots on this Tiger, but to be honest with you, this gun has, let's have a look, can't remember exactly, 144mm penetration. You're going to struggle to bang a Tiger in the middle, in the front. You're going to struggle to penetrate and get through a Tiger's armour at the front unless you hit weak points. Not necessarily that accurate gun on this. It is a little bit more accurate than the 12T, but then that thing couldn't hit the broadside of a barn from the inside. So we have a little bit of a nosy, a little bit of a thing. We've all done this, trying to look for the green spot or the red outline. Unfortunately, he doesn't really find one. I don't know what sight mod you're using, but Jimbo's, well, oh, there we go. Whatever. You ain't getting through the front of a turret of a Tiger 2. He's fully upgraded. 150 odd mils, I think, on the front of a Tiger. Not going to get through on, not at that range anyway. Then again, he goes for a reload. Now, I did kind of doubt that reload there. I probably left it with 5 in the drum, but then again, you know, 6 and 2 3s, you've got the time, you're not getting threatened. Again, we're 5 minutes into the game and we've pretty much done shag all. Losing 3-1, and we're very shortly, like as if on cue, we're now losing 5-2, so we're losing significantly. But we've made a push. Our guys have made a push. Okay, they're pushing on the right hand flank. You see that there, the AMX 5100. Unfortunately, French tanks leading the charge. Yeah, that's not going to end well. Super Mary, I don't know what Super Mary is doing there, bless her. If it is a her, that's never going to end well with that T28 prototype there. The AMX 5100 has basically paid for his little reckless charge of his life because there was a Jagdpanther and a Waffle Panzer IV there. Usual support from the chat, from the team, basically from the guy sat at the back, winner. We're in the late stage of the game now, well, mid-stages should I say. We're 8-3 down, we're in a scout tank, 9-3 down. You know, their scout, their T-71 has killed 3 enemy vehicles. This was actually, at the start of the game, a 50-50 game. The enemy have just taken the hill on mines, and they're using it to their advantage. They've got their tank destroyers at the back, dominate the centre. Now what we need to do is see if we can make a difference here. Alright. Object 416, not great gun depression on that tank. Is he really a threat up there? That's not probably the best place to go in a 416, but he is making himself effective. He has killed 4 enemy players. Type 61, I want one of them. I've been seriously thinking about going on that line after seeing some reviews from better players than me in the STB1. I'm seriously considering rebuying the Chinu. Oh, Waffle Panzer, hello! Backing off from him, he has 150. Oh, but he's fired! Oh, he's shooting at the 61. Right! Right click aim. Don't need to worry about armour. Let's just circle strafe him. Take his track off. And join with me now. Trollolololololol, 'tis the season to be trolling. Dum-dum-dum. Bye, Mr. Waffle Panzer. He's definitely reloaded because he's hunting for us, but we have a Type 61 to take a round in the face for us. Happy days, we're about halfway through our reload. We're definitely going to beat the Panzer IV's reload, so time for another drum. And we begin again. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And he's on fire. Bang! Index to him. He basically completely killed the Waffle Panzer IV there. Completely out of position, that Waffle Panzer IV, and basically he just did what any autoloader would do. Yeah. Wasn't particularly skillful, he just took his track off. In that particular situation, right click aiming was the right thing to do. This is where we make a bit of a mistake. Okay, 416 gets us on the way down, that's going to happen. Then we right click aim again. We need to be aiming these shots, really. Still managed to take him out though. Yeah, that guy must be pissed. That guy's on 5 kills. Oh, T-71. Yeah, right, there's 3 of us left. We've got a IS in the far western side. I had to do my never reach ready wheat thing there for the compass points, western side. And he plays an absolute cracking shot here. He basically takes out that, in a minute, he takes out that T-28 prototype. He does an absolutely fantastic sniping shot. Don't know how he manages it, but anyway. In fact, let's watch it. He's on 11 health. I noticed he killed him earlier when I was watching the replay. Is it a 2-shot job? Basically, the lads after that T-71 at the moment does a really good... Ah, yeah. The Jagdpanther shot him at the same time, I think. That must have been an extreme range. Anyway, we digress. Where's that T-71? Has that T-71 realised what we're doing? Where is he? Nope. Oh, hit him in the track. Yeah, the track's quite meaty on the T-71. Again, right click aiming. There are certain opportunities for it, but that's not one of them. We missed a shot there. We're going to pay for that later. Ah, T-71's trying the same trick. He has him. We can wait for him though. Would you have taken a few shots at that Jagdpanther there? Maybe helped out our other one? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Here we go. Is he going to be stupid enough to come barreling straight around the corner? Yep. Managed to get a shot into us, but we managed to kill him for a last 116 health. Oh, and look at this. Fantastic. Gun depression's not great on this vehicle, but it's enough if we tip ourselves over the hill, put the pain and the hurt onto this Jagdpanther. Unfortunately, that Jagdpanther managed to get a shot at ours, which allows the enemy team to basically finish our guy off. Now, it's 2 versus 4. We need that Jagdpanther alive. And he goes and dies. Okay. This is where Vlad makes his biggest mistake of the whole game. At this stage, he can't win by killing them all. I don't think he can actually win this game anyway. He only has 16 rounds of ammunition left. And this is where he makes a big oodling mistake. That KV-3 is either a bot or AFK. At this stage of the game, we can't afford to be wasting these rounds. Anyway, he fires 3 shots and reloads. Okay, so he's now down to his last 13 rounds of ammunition. I don't think Vlad realised this. Look at the hit points left. T-43 is on 151, the Tiger II is on 600, and the Waffle Panzer has not been seen yet. So that Waffle Panzer's on full health. We've only got 16 rounds of ammunition, an average damage of 135. Do the maths, guys. We can't win. So what's Vlad's options? Well, he can't cap now. So basically all he's going to have to do, guys, is basically try and get the best out of this game that he can. Now, what would you do in this situation? Well, I know what I'd do. Now, this KV-3 is a bot. I can tell you this for nothing. This is perfect bot action. This is a bot program. Okay, he gets behind him, drives behind him, he's been spotted this whole time, and he starts shooting at him. Takes a full clip of ammo, earning extra credits and experience. And all of a sudden, KV-3 wakes up. That's a bot, ladies and gentlemen. Be very careful of these dickheads. I don't know what kind of bot program that is, but it's not a very good one because he basically rinsed him for half his health before it activated. Does anyone know anything about bot programs and how they actually work? Because I'm not actually 100% how they actually work. We managed to, again, right-click aiming again. Don't like that. Sets him on fire. I wouldn't have fired that last round, but hey-ho. And we've got 3 rounds of ammunition left. T-43. Ooh, last 20. No, missed. We're reloading. Oh, damn it. 1 shell left. We've got 1 round left. Take out the T-43. Take out the T-43. Oh, come on, Vlad. Take him out, Vlad. Come on, Vlad, right click aim. Whee! I've let us down so far. And we managed to nail ourselves a top gun. But again, guys, we cannot win. Do you reckon he could have done anything different? Not a bad performance, personally, in the later stages. And to be honest with you, there's only so much a light tank can do. There's only so much a little baby scout can actually do. I don't think he could have done anything differently there. He managed to kill 6 players, and even his team there, good game AMX, even though they didn't win. Alright, let's have a look at the post-game stats. Well, there's your stats, guys. I was umming and ahhing whether this was going to make a decent replay, and it turns out it did. It brought along a few little things for me. I've just reread his email. That was his second game. His second ever game. He's probably unlocked it using the equipment, using free experience. It didn't seem to be accelerating that quickly and didn't seem to be turning that quickly. So what I think he's done, he'll probably correct me this in the comments, I think he's gone for the suspension module upgrade and basically bought the top gun and gone out with it pretty much within reason stock. Okay, so that pretty much makes it a little bit more impressive as far as I'm concerned. Going to WN8, this is Quickie Baby's doohickey, by the way. 18,000 WN8 rating for that battle. Super Unicum status. Unfortunately, it was a defeat. So, could he have done better? I don't think so. I don't think I could have done that good. I'd have lost my temper way before that, and I'd just thrown my tank away, probably, in a hissy fit. Alright. This guy needs reporting. We need to get rid of these fucking people that basically ruined the game. Because if that guy had actually been part of the battle, they probably could have killed him and then not... Anyway, we digress. So, as the team scores, there's the proof of the pudding. 1605. He did better, base stats, than anyone else on the game. He was on the losing team. Poor sod. However, Vlad, it has netted you a place in the runners-up game. Okay, so there might be a chance for you to get a little bit of consolidation from this. If that's what you do in a pretty much stock AMX 1375, yeah. All we need to do now, buddy, is get it upgraded and see where we go from there. On to the next one. I'm basically trying to rush these replays through, because basically 9.2 is looming, and I've got another 11 to do. So, back to the grindstone, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.